Welcome to Dragon Quest X, everyone. I'm Noria. This is Mel. And she is once again today joined by her best friend, Britain! Yay. And we're going to be continuing on with the Dreams and Reality quest line. Ready to go? Alright. When we left off last time, we had just helped a dwarf out of a bit of trouble in a cave over near Arahagiro, and we need to take him over to someone who can help rid him of a curse. So we're heading over to Delado. See about getting that done. I agree, this quest line is great. So, we need to get back around to the meeting room. Through this tunnel. Feel a little bad. I can't quite remember the elf's name. Asanagi? I think it was. Should still be over here. Though the scroll was destroyed the first time he used curse removal spell. Got a workaround for that. Here we are. Asanagi, we've got a favor to ask. Oh, Mel, it's you. Seems like it's going to take a bit more time for me to become fully, or to fully acquire the ancient spell Shunnock. And this dwarf is... I am the treasure hunter, Doga. I am the best hole digger among the dwarves. And I've come here because I've got a favor to ask of you. Now, Mel, hand over that thing. It's that magic eye, isn't it? Yep. Mel gave the magical eye of Nashim to Asanagi. This is a solid ball of condensed magical power. I can sense an amazing amount of power coming from it. That is the legendary treasure, the magical eye of Nashim. If you use its magical power, you can intone that ancient spell. And I want you to do that to remove this seal that has, or the seal on my chest. Could that be? So there are others aside from Mel who have that seal carved into them. I see. That's why you've come to where I am. Very well. I shall use the spell of Shanuk to remove this seal from you without fail. That which is impure, that which spreads impurity across this world. Listen to my words and be calmed. May the light of evil recede. Shanuk. Yes, it worked. Seems like the seal was safely removed. Thank you, Asanagi. Mel, I am grateful to you from the bottom of my heart. You've saved me from several dangers. Thanks so much. Well then, I'm gonna head back out on my journey. A journey to meet with new kinds of romance. Romance in the classical term. Not between people, but just things that are romantic. As long as treasure still exists in this world, my dream will continue. If you're playing as a dwarf, I believe this is the point where you would have a conversation with the other self. Alright, so let's head outside. We've got to return to Gran Zadora and talk to Gran Mars to finish off the quest. I think over here should be okay. Okay, good. Park. And back over to that treasure chest. Alright. Getting sucked in to the treasure chest. Alright, here we go. You've returned, Mel. It seems that you were able to safely rescue the dwarf Doga. Good work, though you got all covered in sand. This is a reward from me. Take it. Ooh. An awakening ring. Well, all's well that ends well, I guess you could say. But there are still problems remaining. There are still more requests I'd like to make of you. Rest a little bit, make preparations, and then come talk to me again. Right. Though we don't necessarily have to. Gonna jump right back in to the next quest. Yes. I don't remember if I mentioned this last week, but the dwarf, when you play as a dwarf, their big dream was to go treasure hunting with their older brother, and Doga, presumably, is that older brother. So I would really like to see what the scene looks like when you play as a dwarf here as well. I don't have a dwarf character. I don't have room to make one, but maybe I can find footage of it sometime. Ah, Mel, you've made your preparations. I have more that I would like to ask of you. More favors to ask. You said before that you would cooperate with me in putting a stop to the advent of Dark Dream and the ambitions of the Scarlet Cloaked Nightmare Squad. According to my readings, the omens foretelling the advent of Dream are getting stronger by the day, and if he arrives in this world, it will mean its destruction. We must do something to at very least stop that from happening. However, since the advent of Dream is nearly upon us, the numbers of the Nightmare Squad are increasing. Their force is increasing, which I take to mean that their numbers are growing, but it could also mean that they're just getting stronger. Hey, Benoni! Welcome, how's it going? My day is going pretty well so far. What I wish to ask of you is none other than this. Find the hideout of the Nightmare Squad and destroy them in one fell swoop. I have heard that there is a very powerful leader guiding the Nightmare Squad. If we could defeat this leader, then the organization would crumble. Please, will you listen to this request? Sure. Good. What a reliable answer. I'm relieved that I can leave this to you. Well, then I will tell you the clue I have as to their hideout. Something that happened just the other day. a very badly wounded Weddy man was carried into Granzadora Castle. I had a very bad feeling about it, and so I tried doing a reading, and it seems that this Weddy man has some kind of deep connection to the Scarlet Cloaked Nightmare Squad. That's what the reading said. So to start, go to Granzadora Castle and investigate all you can about this man. Now go, Mel. Right. I will head up to the castle after you. I'm sure my power will be needed. Alright, well, let's head back into town and then up to the castle. Wait. Just gonna be faster to... Nah, I don't think it's necessarily gonna be any faster to zoom to the front of town and then warp up to the castle entrance. Utsun's testing this. I'm gonna walk. Utsun's zooming. We'll see who gets there first. Because the zoom only takes you up to the top of this map. Or the warp at the front of town. Oh, except... Oh, never mind. Keep forgetting which world we're in. We've got zoom options here. It probably would have been faster than to go through the castle. Hey, Dead Giraffe! Welcome, how's it going? It's fine. Fine, don't worry about it. We've got time, probably. Alright, so we need to go up to the 3rd floor. Yeah, it would have been faster to zoom to the balcony outside the West Tower. Alright. Well, this is where we do have to go. Talk to Nady here. You cannot enter the guard station at this time. There is a badly injured Weddy man who was carried in here and his treatment is continuing. Ongoing. From rumors that I've heard from others within the castle, it seems that that person worked for the castle a long time ago, but his whereabouts have been unknown for a very long time. There is a library room where previous the rosters, work rosters, details of the past are stored. So it's true that the maintainer of those records, Master Darius, might know something. Oh, well. Well, let's go to the library room. Right. Oh. Not sure who this is. Okay. Need to speak to Thaddeus, who is here. I am the keeper of this library room. If there's something you wish to know, ask me anything. A wedding man who used to work here at the castle a long time ago and then went missing. Oh, that's an easy request. Let me investigate the rosters. Darius took down a volume of rosters, or searched for a particular volume of rosters on the bookshelves and opened it to a certain page. In these rosters, every soldier and servant who has served Gran Zadora Castle, as well as any merchants that have been in or out of the castle, are recorded here. But most of them are humans. If we're looking for a wedding man, then it should be a much smaller number to search through. Darius turned several pages and then nodded deeply, closed the book, and returned it to its shelf. The name of the man who was carried into the castle is Yuri. Long ago, he worked as a researcher in the castle. He was married to a weady woman by the name of Furure, who worked alongside him in the same office as a researcher. The two of them were very excellent scholars, magical scholars, in their field. And when the time was supposed to come for the battle against the Great Demon Lord, their research on strengthening living creatures was going to be put to use. However, before this research was complete, the married couple and the young child that was born to them disappeared all of a sudden one day. I don't know the reason why they left the castle. This is all that the or remains behind in the records recorded here. At the time, I was still just a child, so I don't really remember it. If you'd like to know what really happened, you'll have no choice but to ask the person directly. Alright. Well... Can we go inside? The treatment of the Weddy man was completed just a little bit ago. It seems he's made it over the worst, and his condition has calmed down or leveled out. I'm really glad. If you want to pay him a visit, you may enter. Please be quiet. Okay. Sorry for the wait, Mel. It's me. Hey, Grandma. So this is that Weddy man, huh? Where am... Have you come too? You were injured very badly and carried into Granzadora Castle. Granzadora Castle! Right. Made it out of the hideout. Seeking help outside. Seeking help. Calm down and tell me. You escaped the hideout. What you said. Who in the world are you? I'm Yuri. I'm a researcher of magic. Long ago, in Granzadora Castle, my wife and I were researching a medicine which would strengthen living creatures. However, one day, an evil organization called the Scarlet Cloaked Nightmare Squad kidnapped my wife, my child, and I, aiming for the results of that research. And so we were forced to make this medicine which would strengthen the body by the leader of the Scarlet Cloaked Nightmare Squad. I have been an accomplice to many wrongdoings as a result. The Scarlet Cloaked Nightmare Squad are plotting the advent of someone called Dark Dream. They're a fearsome squad who will do anything to obtain and offer up offerings to this existence. They're a group of fanatics that will obtain these offerings by any means. If Dark Dream enters into this world, they said it would mean the destruction of the world. I had to warn someone or tell someone about the danger. That's what I thought. And so I consulted with my wife about it and escaped the hideout alone. However, someone came after me, and as a result, I was injured. Pathetic. Might it be that you know about this nightmare squad and their actions in detail? Please, take this. My guess is they probably thought they killed him. But yeah, he is lucky he survived. Got a Mirage Flame Ash from Beauty. This Mirage Flame Ash is used to open a path to the hideout of the Scarlet Cloak Nightmare Squad in a way that hides it, or the path, which is hidden from people's eyes. It is a secret key which only the squad members carry. Use this Mirage Flame Ash to get to the hideout. And there, the leader of the Nightmare Squad stop the advent of Dark Dream. Hey, hang in there. Stay with us. In order for me to escape, my wife still in the hideout. Oh, it's selfish of me to ask this of you when I was cooperating with the Nightmare Squad, but please save my wife. Please. Seems he's fallen asleep. He seems to be relieved now that he's entrusted that Mirage Flame Ash to you, Mel. But we missed out on asking him just how we use this Mirage Flame Ash find to get to the hideout. But it's gonna take too long to wait for Yuri to recover to ask him. Jabal, answer my question. Show the path that this one should take from among the threads that make up fate. A lighthouse along the inner sea of Dendashia. That's the A blue flame that continues to burn whether day or night. What I can see. And that blue flame is stained scarlet. Without a doubt, this is somewhere in Dandashia. And I can sense their presence strongly. That's as far as I can see with this reading. Search for a blue flame, and then use the Mirage Flame Ash on it to open the path that you must proceed down. It will likely be, or it will be a harsh fight in the enemy's stronghold. Make sure you complete your preparations before you head in. Counting on you, Mel. Oh. You mustn't push an injured person too far. Please, head out now. I'm going to return to my mansion. If you get lost on what path you need to take, please come visit me again. Alright. Well. Lighthouse on the Inner Sea. Dandashia itself is kind of, I guess if you want to put it in broad terms, it's kind of donut-shaped. That's the outer sea. So, for the inner... Can't even really see from here. Now I would be expecting too much to have. World map. Even just a rough one in my key items. But where we need to go, or the place closest to it, is over in the Diana Belt. At the waypoint over there, between Celado and Arahagiro. It's actually also the place very close to Solaria Valley, so we've been there a couple times recently. There are two lighthouses. One of them, the one to the north, is marked as being caved in, or it's crumbled. Okay. Oh, cool. Alright, so we can get a world map off here. So you go to whichever continent and it lights up, and there you go. There, this is the whole of Dandashia, and it's got an inner sea, and we needed to be along that. So we are over on the east side of the continent where we're at. We can head west and then south, or south and then west. We'll go this way. Look out, crabs. I'm coming through. And dinosaurs. Oh, cool. That's, Ninja Tower in the distance there. And this is the lighthouse we're looking for. There's a monster somewhere nearby freaking out. Is it scared of me? These guys aren't scared of me. But couldn't catch me. Interesting, but I'm curious what's down here. Huh. You can see some kind of entrance down there. Interesting. I think it comes down from the other lighthouse, the crumbled one, which you can only see a bit of the base over there. Huh. I think I've come down here before. But we need to go up. We need to get to the flame. And we're gonna use that ash on it. We're gonna stop for some treasure along the way. Ooh, defense seed. Gonna use that right now. This is one of those times when we can take a horse up the stairs, or up a ladder. Okay, well. This is certainly a very interesting flame. Wow. Take a look at the ash. Alright, well, here's the flame. This mysterious ore, I guess you can see the stones in there, is causing a bright blue flame. Causing a blue flame to burn up brightly. Do you want to use the Mirage Flame Ash here? Yes. So Mel, toss the Mirage Flame Ash onto the burning blue flame. And when she did this, in the blink of an eye, that blue flame was dyed crimson and burned up even brighter. Whoa. The crimson flame got larger for a time, and the surrounding area was bathed in light. Oh. I hope we were ready. Oh no, that's her. I will ask one more time. Where did Yuri go? Answer. Rure. I don't know. Even if I did know, I would have nothing to tell you. See. Very well then. There's no helping it. Your research, you and your husband's, is already complete. In other words, I have no more use for you. Yuri will also be following after you shortly. Or I will make him follow after you shortly. Let's see. So Yuri, who knew about the advent of our master, went outside to call for help, did he? I'll save finishing you off for later. Ah. Welcome to our hideout. I am the leader of the Scarlet-Cloaked Nightmare Squad. Bazuredo. Azred? Oh, I know who you are. You're the one who's been getting in the way of our actions lately. You're so annoying, and at last you've come into this place. But all your actions are for naught. Now that a great number of offerings have been offered up, the advent of Dark Dream is right before our eyes. Oh, I'd like to just get him mid-monologue, but I don't know that that would be playing by RPG rules. The time has come. You will be offered up as the final sacrifice offering. And we shall see the advent of our master. Stop! Don't drink that medicine! The secret medicine which strengthens the body. We'll see just how much power that grants by testing it on my body. What is tremendous power is filling my body. This is amazing. Ha 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 ha. Other people standing around him look like they didn't know what to do. Oh, well, this can't be good. Ah, this is power. The greatest power. Rah. Nope. Mel's angry and so am I. Let's take care of this jerk. The Scarlet Beast. Okay. Knockdown. Oh, cool. That was the technique Sasori was talking about. It makes you invincible for a short time. Alright, there's the stun. Which unfortunately has a timer. Hey, Phileas! Welcome! How's it going? No, I'm stunned and cursed. Well, there goes the curse. And I got knocked down, so that removed the stun. Or maybe the, status removal took care of both of them, and I just got knocked back at the same time. Nullifies all damage once. Okay. Yep, there we go. That one's cool. This is a strengthening move to help you better be able to take on attacks. No, Matt's dead. There we go. Oh, my companion monster got a level. Omoshirokata Tokusenin-san. Rure, what are you doing up and about? Okay, now you both need to go to the castle and recuperate. Beauty, she said. Even though it was something we both decided on, I'm really so sorry for leaving you behind in the hideout and going on my own. We're both all covered in injuries, but it's only fair. We're the ones who created such a monster. Yes, but now it's over. At last our nightmare is over. Our great dream that we continued to hold on to, continued to have. The advent of our master. I must see it through, no matter what happens. No matter what. My master, the Emperor of Nightmare's dark dream. I offer myself up as a sacrifice. May my body and soul make their way to you. Not yet. Still not enough. Ah, my master. Even after receiving my life, is it still not time for your advent? Will my dream not come true? Ah! With the loss of their leader, Bazred, the scarlet-cloaked nightmare squad is ruined. Seems that the advent of Dark Dream has also been prevented. For the revival of... Even though we were taken away by the scarlet-cloaked nightmare squad and forced to do this research, we have committed a terrible sin. Terrible mistake. Even though we haven't dirtied our hands directly, our research has been used for many years now to put the lives of many in danger, and many have lost their lives. And one among those sacrifices was our young child, who we placed onto a boat so that they could, with the hopes that they could escape the reach of the nightmare squad. This sin, this terrible sin, will never disappear. However, you desperately tried to save us to the point where you were covered in injuries, despite our heavy sins. Our lives, which you have saved, must still have some kind of meaning. And if that's the case, then I want to put our research to use for the people. This is our only way to atone for our sins as researchers. We promised to search for a way to try and make up for our mistakes and the sins that we carry for the sake of this world. It in no way compensates or makes up for that, but our lives, which you have allowed us to keep, let me start over. It in no way makes up for what we've done, but we stake our lives, which you have allowed us to keep living, on that promise, fulfilling that promise. Thank you so much for stopping the rampage of the Scarlet-Cloaked Nightmare Squad. We will begin a new journey. Please be well. Alright. Well, we've got roof mostly overhead. Maybe we can zoom if you're right up next to the flame. Let's try. We gotta get back to Gran Zadora. Yes, so if you're playing as a Weddy, all you know about the Weddy's wish is they were separated from their parents when they were quite young, and they were raised in the orphanage in Rain Village. And their dream is to go out and find their parents. And this Weddy couple is in fact the Weddy's parents. If you're playing as an ogre, you will also get your cutscene either after the last scene or after we turn in the quest here. Because their wish is to avenge their hometown, which is a little village in Vendashia of ogres, that was destroyed in a single night by the Nightmare Squad. And that's why they were training in Rango Village to get stronger. And now that squad is defeated. Okay, Grand Mars. Welcome back, Mel. At last, the leader, Bazred, has been defeated, and the Scarlet Cloak Nightmare Squad has been ruined, like destroyed. Not only have you saved that Weddy researcher married couple, but you've also granted one of my wishes, as expected of the one that I sought out to cooperate with me. Lend me a hand. This is thanks from me. Take it. Hakurai. Okay. Another ring. But we can't rest easy just yet. You may have thwarted the plot of the Nightmare Squad, but according to my readings, the advent of Dark Dream is nearly upon us. The time of the decisive battle is near, Mel. At last we come to my final wish. Rest a while, make your preparations, and once your resolve is set, come talk to me again. Yes, one of the things that I really enjoy about this quest line is that you get to fulfill the wishes of your other self. You get to, you know, in essence, kind of thank them for allowing you to take on their body. And that makes me really happy. It's also a little sad, a little teary. Alright. Last we come to the final one. Or... well, I'll do the conversation, but it's just about time for a break. So we'll pick up the quest and then take a break. Been waiting, Mel. As you know, due to the actions of the Scarlet-Cloaked Nightmare Squad, the day in which the advent of Dark Dream will be upon us is not too far away. And when Dark Dream appears, then Estoltia, much like my hometown, will be destroyed in the blink of an eye. You may have vaguely realized it earlier, but I am not from Estoltia. The world that I come from was destroyed by him, and only ruins remain. That kind of tragedy must not be allowed to repeat. Mel, you must fight to protect this world. Defeat Dark Dream. Right. Do it. Well said, Mel. Oh, my crystal ball. It's glowing. Thanks to your decision, the light of hope has been born or brought about for this world's future. Well then, allow me to explain in detail how Dark Dream can be defeated. Dark Dream is the incarnation of destruction and murder. Once he appears in this world, there will be no way to defeat him. Mel, if you are going to fight Dark Dream, then you must set off on a journey to enter into the world of nightmares while still keeping your physical form. In order to keep your physical form while entering into the world of nightmares, you must sprinkle the dream-seeing drop, dream-seeing dew, upon yourself, because it holds a miraculous power, or that water holds a miraculous power. But unfortunately, the dream-seeing drop does not exist in this world, so we have no choice but to create it. The people that you have become deeply involved with through your travels up to this point will entrust to you items which will bring about the dream-seeing drop. And that item is the dream-seeing seed. Okay, so we need to plant a seed probably somewhere in order to get this drop or this dew. When someone has a very strong wish or a prayer they've been holding on to and that dream has been granted, this crystal of hope will be created. The dream-seeing seed should be planted or can be planted on the Hill of Hope in the throne belt on this side, meaning this world. If you do that, then you will obtain a dream-seeing drop. I'll tell you the rest once that has been completed. Now, head to the Hill of Hope. Great. Well. Before we head off and do that, we're gonna take a quick break. Thank you all so much for joining me. We will continue on and probably complete this quest line when we get back.